it's me, Shondell. I know it's been a while since I've shown my face on YouTube, but I'm here. So today's project is sponsored by Cricut, and I'm going to show you guys a quick, easy, beginner-friendly way to use Infusible Ink to create your own products to promote your business, just while you're running around every day. So let me just show you ahead of time because this is so beautiful. Look at this. You guys know I'm your craft coach, right? So this is the back of the t-shirt. And I always think about, lately we're always standing in line and there's always someone behind you. You're looking around, you're reading. So why not have something for people to read and for them to know to follow you? And on top of that, the matching shopping bag. I'm in love with this. I'm in love. So this project is really, it's not very, it's easy, really simple. Anyone can do it. If you just cracked open your Cricut, you're good to go. I'm going to show you how to go in Design Space, type up your own letters, change your fonts, send it to the mat, cut. I'm going to explain every little detail on how to cut Infusible Ink. And it's not hard. It's just like 2 or 3 steps. You just have to remember always ink side up. You'll see. And then how to press it. You're going to use your Easy Press. I'm using the Easy Press too. And we're going to get our little promotional products here. Now, everywhere you go, you can promote your business. And it stays on. It's very, look at those colors. It's bright and nice. You can wash this over and over. Sorry guys, my phone is dying. But I'm not editing those stuff out because I said from now on, any mistakes and things that I make, if I'm filming, you guys are gonna see it. So it's nice and bright. You can wash it over and over and over again, guys. So all you need is your Easy Press, your matte, your blank, and your Infusible Ink. Then we're gonna go into Design Space and get it ready. So now I'll take you over to the portion of Design Space. FYI, if you hear me introducing myself again, it's a force of habit. Once I get into Design Space, I start introducing myself. So let's head over there. Also, if you're not subscribed, do so now. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll be back later. Hey y'all, it's Shondell from the Craft Print, and we are going to design our message for our promotional t-shirt. If you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so. And if you like this video, just like it. Just like it. No, I'm just joking. Okay, so we're going to start. Let's get straight into it. I don't like to lollygag around. Just go straight to the project. So this is going to be just all wording, and whatever it is you want, whatever you call yourself, your title, whatever message you want to get across to the person staring at the back of your t-shirt, type that in. So I am going to do your craft. Wait, hold on a minute. Also, guys, right? Let's start that over. Make sure you double check your spelling. Sometimes I'm rushing. There we go. I want it all capital. So always double check your spelling. And try not to rush, because that's when you mess up. Usually, I know that's when I mess up. Because I'm rushing, I don't double check. But with the t-shirt you're making for yourself, you shouldn't necessarily be rushing. Unless it's an order and you're late, and try not to be. So we go right here to align at the top of the screen. And center it so that your words are centered. Now, this I want closer once I change the, I think, yeah, definitely I'm going to change the font on this. But I'm going to have 2 other sets of wording. So we're going to text again, and I'm going to add my name. And then also I'm going to add my Instagram information. That way they're standing behind you, they know where to find you. So for your craft coach, you just click on it and go over here to font on the left side of the screen. Drop down, and the font that I want is called Beefcakes. Now, if you're unsure of it, just scroll through all of the fonts that's in Cricut Design Space and choose the right one for you. So you see this space between here. I want to minimize that. So you go to line spacing at the top here and press down, and that minimizes it, and then it brings the words closer together. So that's good for me. Now for Shondell, I'm going back to font, and I'm going to change that one to Bernadette. Oh, I was typing in nothing. Right here. Now with these script letters, one thing you don't want to do, I'm going to make it bigger just to make sure we see it. You don't want to make them like this, just leave them open with that space. You're going to minimize that space and make it look like someone actually signed. That's the beauty of fonts that are script. It literally, looks like script, but when you type it in, it has this spacing. You don't want that. So go right here to letter spacing this time and minimize it. Keep pressing it till it's close enough to where you desire, just about here. Then you're going to go down to the bottom right and weld it. So that puts the letters all together in one. If you don't weld it, it will cut each individual piece and cut into the letters. So you don't want to do that. So I'm going to make this a little smaller and look like, I just signed my name right under here. Cute. Now for my Instagram information, I'm going to leave it at this font that I have here. You don't want your, for instance, if you're putting your website, I'm going to make another one with my website. If you're putting your Instagram name, you don't want it to be anything that's kind of difficult to read. Because remember, sometimes people are seeing you in passing. I thought about making these shirts because I'm always in a line, especially now, post-COVID, we're always standing in a line and you're just looking around. So if someone sees this, they go right to your name. So this is basically it. You don't want everything to cut on the same color, so you're going to change them the color that you want. It doesn't have to be the color that you're using. It can be any color, just to make sure they go on separate mats, and you just lay down the color infusible ink that you want. I'm actually going to leave this black. My name is going to be in a color, and I'm going to do your Craft Coach in a pattern. So now I want to make this a little bigger. So now we have to size it, right? Put this in here. You're going to highlight everything, group, and you want it to be just about, see this is 8 inches in height and about 7.5. That's the size I wanted because I'm putting it on the back of my shirt. Maybe a little, there we go. Then the most important step, guys, is to save. Save, save, save. I have it saved as t-shirt already. So I'm just going to, you could either save over the changes, which if you're now starting this from the beginning, there's no changes, you just started. So it's save as, give it a name. Then you're going to choose the machine that you're sending it to. I am cutting with the maker. Make it. Now you see all the information here on separate mats. So you're going to mirror each one. Very important, guys, mirror. See that? Make sure everything is mirrored. Then you go down to the bottom right and click continue. Now we are using Infusible Ink, and you just go right here, Infusible Ink transfer sheet. And now we're going to head over to the machine and cut our pieces. And before I even go there, I'll reiterate it also, but just always remember with the Infusible Ink, you want the ink side facing up. If you put the ink side facing down, it's going to literally stick to your mat. Your mat will peel off some of that ink. So with Infusible Ink, always have it ink side facing up. And if you have words, you're going to mirror your images. So let's get on up out of here. And then we head over to the mat. There's a heat guide that you can use if you're unsure of the temperature, the amount of time you need to hold the Easy Press onto your product, the pressure, the care, all of that. So Here goes the link. It's cricut.com/en_us/heat guide. I will post a link so it's easier for you. So now you choose which easy press you're using. I'm using the 2. It's going to ask you the material. We're using Infusible Ink transfer sheets. Now, because we chose Infusible Ink, it's only allowing you to choose an Infusible Ink blank. We're using the t-shirt. Then you click apply. And there goes all the information that you need. And it also shows you how to stack it. So guys, there's no confusion. It also tells you light pressure, warm peel, and then all of the extra information here, even the care for the product. So that's always great to use so you don't end up not having the heat high enough and then the project doesn't look as bright as it would if you did it the correct way. You know the amount of time to hold it and everything. So let's head on over and cut our project. Okay, so now that we are at the cutting portion, I will be using one of those on the wording, your Craft Coach. The black will be used on my Instagram information, and the purple will be used on my name. So we're going to open it up. And it comes in this sealed bag. I had extras I just tucked in there. So one thing to know about the black or any infusible ink, the color that you see here is not what it's going to be. This is actually the black ink. I know what you're thinking. It looks brown. But I promise you it's black. Remember what I said, ink side up. And then we're going to just load that in. And also these are the sheets that come inside, and we're going to use it when we're pressing the infusible ink onto the t-shirt. So now you load your mat, make sure it's under these 2 little tabs here. Press the blinking light to load. And then we're going to cut. So we're going to repeat this process with all 3 colors. I just want to add, when you're finished with them, roll it back up, put it back into that black bag that it comes in. Try to roll it as skinny as possible, then let it expand when you get in there. That's why I'm here struggling. And then what I do is, once I get it on, I tuck that piece in. And then when I put it back in the box now, upside down, so there's no light getting in there. So this is something that I do because it comes sealed. I want to keep it sealed all the time. So when I'm done with this cut, which is the purple layer, I'm going to cut off where I need and put the rest back in the box. I need to show you guys this. So I took a break in between and I came back and I went to the project, my original project, and I forgot to weld it. And this is why I tell you welding is important. You see how each letter cut into the other one? Because I put them so close together, they touched each other, but when you don't weld it, they'll cut right into each other as well. So now you see why you have to weld those script letters. So time to redo. Now all of our pieces are cut. We're going to cut off the piece that we're using and put the rest away. Here, just look on the back for the lines so you know exactly where to cut, and you're cutting a straight line, which I still kind of mess up sometimes. So what I do with this short piece, so I can keep as much as I need for later. And then we go on to the weeding process, which is a little different from the way we would weed our HTV. As you guys see, I didn't follow the lines here, just trying to get it done. So, also again, you see how the color looks a little on the dull side, but then on here, it looks really bright. You'll see the difference once we press it. So, I think I put too much pressure there. We're going to find that piece. There we go. And peel away from the plastic. And this not HTV, sorry guys. Well, HTV is kind of like soft and smooth, and the Infusible ink has the texture of light cardstock. So it's kind of like you're just peeling away paper, and it's pretty easy. So we just get in there. Same for the name. You're going to find that little edge. What I'm going to do is bend from a letter and start there. Make my life a little easier. And just peel it away. And if you peel, right now I don't see any parts like that. And a little bit, you see a little white paper stay on the edge, that's fine, because there's no ink on it. So you don't have to stress yourself about that. That happened to me the last time, but I think it was because my blade needed to change and it wasn't cutting all the way through. Now it's the same process, guys. So we're just peeling. Depending on your wording, you might have a few little pieces to go. Oh God. Guys, y'all couldn't tell me I just laid this down on the sticky paper? Yeah, I do talk to y'all like y'all are here with me. Okay, and then we just pop out those inner pieces. Really simple. So Infusible ink is really easy to work with. Really easy to work with. See how simple that was to peel, and then we just flip it over and press. So this is a great way to promote your business. And when you make a shirt with Infusible ink, guys, it doesn't fade. You can wash it over and over. It's very durable, very bright. You'll see once we're finished. I literally love it. So when it goes on, obviously here, I'm going to put my name a little to the side and then center this. And right here, I forgot the inside of the A. Good thing I caught that before we pressed it. So now we're going to move on. We'll get our mat. We're going to get our Infusible ink blank t-shirt, and we're going to press this. Okay, so like we did with the heat guide, this is how you change the temperature. You're going to press the little thermometer, and you go up or down. See? So we had 385. Press it again. The little clock to choose the time, and we have 40 seconds. That's it. So now what's going to happen is it's going to take its time and just basically heat up. It's not too long. You see, it's already going up. So now it's heating up to 385 degrees. Also, don't forget you have your little stand underneath. It doesn't get hot to the touch. We're using the 12 by 10. That's the large size. Then we're going to move this little baby over to the side. See, we're almost there. And it's prepped to get to work. So I'm going to use the large mat, my Infusible Ink blank t-shirt. I got a large because, you know, your girl is a large. Hopefully by the end of the year, I can maybe buy a medium or a small, but we're not going to talk about that. So here we go now. Back you up a little bit so we have some space here. All right, so what I usually do is not at these 10 degrees away, but I still just do a little preheat and to straighten out my shirt. Also, I am a little, I would say clumsy. Not necessarily clumsy, but I don't know if I don't see straight when it comes to t-shirts. For some reason, they always end up on some kind of a weird angle. So you want to straighten this out. And today, I'm going to use this I Create ruler. So here's the thing. It's rounded here for your front of your shirt, but you can line up right there. See that? And it counts the inches. So I'll do like 5.5. Yeah, 5.5 inches. I think 6 inches would be too low. Yeah, about 5.5. Right? See the straight line? So now you can line up your work. So what I would do to be exact, I'm just gonna cut along the line. This is why these lines are really good. Makes your life really easy. And this is all so simple. If you're a beginner, you just got your Cricut, you recently heard of Infusible Ink, not sure how to use it. I know a few people have told me they're a little bit intimidated by Infusible Ink. So now I'm going to, also, you see the numbers on the edge? That helps you line it up in the middle too. So if I have this here and this here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See that? It's directly in the middle. Line that up. And I believe that's exactly where I want it to be. So now that we have that, let's move it up a little. So now that, you know, 90% of the places we go, I got a little fuzzy on here. There's a line. And people are just there looking around. Now, I'm gonna line this up right here with the line from the Cricut and the line from this. And make sure, see that? It's even right there. Perfect. And now I want my name a little to the side, like a little signature on there. Let me move it up. I want it a little higher. I want it close. So I'm just gonna line up these lines with the Cricut, the lines from the Cricut paper. And now we're just gonna line up my name. Guys, I love it, I love it. So let's bring it down. And I want to put it just about here, the name of my Instagram page. So what I'm going to do is make sure that these lines are lined up. So the 5 is right by that line there. So it's 5 inches down from here, lined up. This is already cut straight, so you just line it and place it right there. And voila, we're ready. Now, in your pack, you receive those, the butcher paper. Don't forget your butcher paper, guys. You're going to lay one here. Oh, I forgot one step. Let me tell you. So we didn't press yet. And I will let you guys know that I am a messy crafter. I try to be organized and put everything back, and I put back what I needed. So we need 2 sheets of the butcher paper. And remember, it comes in the pack of the Infusible Ink. And we want to put that on the inside. Just to be safe, let's move this one so you can see it. Be on the safe side to make sure it doesn't seep through onto the front of your shirt. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now lay that on the computer. No, put this here. I don't think it makes a difference, guys. I'm just being... Now, remember, whatever you're using, always use the Easy Press that covers the entire thing. You want an even distribution of heat on your project. So we're going to lay that on top of our entire project. Press start, and it'll count down for you the 40 seconds that's needed for your project. I have everything everywhere, y'all. All right, I cut off for a second there. Get back to the countdown. And this is just me, for some reason, I just move it around just a little and then take it off. So now you remove your first paper. Remember how dull it was in the beginning. And I told you the color is going to match up. So it says warm peel. It's still a little warm. And I'm going to look at that. Told you guys. Ooh. Ooh. Beautiful. Look at that. Let me get closer. Look at the color. Remember how dull it was? Let me show you. And how it comes on. Look at the difference. It's just the ink because it's dry. But when you get it on that shirt, baby, this is amazing. And also a little extra bonus here for you guys. I'm going to also put this on the shopping bag, because you know we all need bags. Your reusable shopping bag that you can take with you to any store. So I'm going to put the same exact design, and this will be like my business uniform when I go outside. I'm thinking about putting something else, just maybe my logo in the front. I don't know yet, but you can play with it. You can do it. It's really easy. Let me take that out because that wrinkly sound, I don't know about you, but it's driving me crazy, guys. See that? I told you guys before, I say it in my lives, your craft coach, I got you. I got you. Probably not with my folding, but I got you. See that? We're ready to go. Now you can promote your business yourself every day when you're just walking down the street. Affordable, easy, durable, and beautiful. All right, guys, I'm back. So I had a case of when multitasking goes wrong. So I loaded the wrong colors. So I did black for the words. So I decided I might as well leave it. I switched the Instagram information to the purple and my signature to the print, because I loaded black into that one. So I wasn't gonna let it go to waste. Again, grab that ruler. You can line it up with the stitch line. I do 2 inches down. And this time I'm going to put my Instagram information at the top, because you know when you're shopping and everything gets in your bag, the bottom here won't really be seen as much, you know. Okay, guys, I think I want it higher, so I'm going to line that up and move it up here. Then let's bring that line it up with the line from the Cricut material. This is cut straight. I think I'm going to move it up more. Just make sure you're lining it up. Now, of course, I didn't cut here, so I'm just going to cut it off really quick so that I can lay my name close to your craft coach. So what you can do, because we already know these are straight, just line up your numbers with the lines here. Straight, straight. And remember, I want Shondell a little to the side. And it's okay if they don't see my name when I put items in the bag. Instagram is the most important part. I want them to be able to come and find me and have a little crafting fun. So we lay that butcher paper, put that baby back on, make sure I bring it down to the side so that it's covering my name as well, and press start. And we're just counting down. So if you have any questions, you can drop them. You can also come over to Instagram into my DM and message me. I see those messages a little further. I do not check my DM like multiple times a day, but I do check them. I try to check them once a day. And I do respond if you need help. And also I have an Instagram group for crafters, and we all help each other out there as well. All right, guys. All right, guys. So it says warm peel, and I'm impatient as usual, but it's warm, so you pull that off, and we pull that off. And we have the matching tote bag. So now, everywhere you go, you are promoting your brand. Do you see that? If you try this project, and you should, guys, tag me. Let me share in your excitement. All right, and we'll be out of here, guys. No, I love an end project. I'm always singing when I'm done. I just love when you have everything complete. I'm thinking maybe something different on the other side. I'm always thinking. As soon as it's done, I'm in love. I sing, I love it, and thinking about the next project. But don't forget, guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to follow my page if you're not already following, and I'll see you for the next project. And before I go, I just want to remind you guys, just like on my live, I will let you guys know I got you. You want to promote your business? I got you. You need to learn about something? I got you. Your craft coach, Shondell, got you.